'Cause you want the
Tasty
tasty
treat.
It's
Two fat guys eat.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Two Fat Guys Eat. I'm Colin.
And I'm Sean.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's Cinco de Mayo!
Woo!
And not only is it Cinco de Mayo, ladies and gentlemen, it's Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday, no less.
This is what we trained for.
The fates have aligned. It's amazing.
It is really amazing.
Yeah, I know. And we made the joke in the last episode, but yeah, it feels like we've been sort of training to this since the Lego movie.
Oh, that's right.
Not that Taco Tuesday wasn't already a popular thing, but that was like it was like huge after that in the popular lexicon for like the longest time. And now it's just an opportune moment that, Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday have intersected on the exact same day.
On the same day, no less.
Yeah.
So you probably start off by telling our viewers,
Yes.
why are we in two separate places right now?
Well, that's because, folks, for Cinco de Mayo, we decided to settle an important question. Does the price of an item actually dictate if it's good or not? And so we do a little show, we do a little segment called Good, Better, Best. And for Cinco de Mayo, we thought, what better option could there be than tacos, especially on Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm falling into Cinco de Mayo.
Well, so we thought we'll go to three different places at three different price points, and determine who had the best deal, who had the best food, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I think we had some decent options here. So Colin, let's start off with what's it? The good.
Well, so yeah, let's talk about our criteria here. Is that we obviously want to talk about, I mean, the deal you get, but we also want to talk about the quality of the food because again, price is one point, but the taste, the quality of the ingredients, these are all important things, and you might get surprised in some situations that you might not get. Like you might not get it at a higher price point, but you could get it at the mid price point or even the low price point. Maybe question mark?
It wasn't that low for our first stop, which I
Well,
was really surprised.
I will say that I was expecting a far bigger price disparity between all three. And honestly, when it came down to it, it was really only $2 to $3 difference per category.
Very surprising,
It
considering.
is, it is, and I mean, again, it's tacos, but the quality of the product varies from beginning to end. So I, it's important to discuss, and we're going to go into it.
Yeah, I know that the price disparity didn't like reach like say like BuzzFeed, like when they do like their like low, medium, and like extremely expensive taco. This one's more $2 or $3 of each other. So starting out with one of number uno first.
So for the good category, we went with well, drunk people's fare, the classic. We went fast food and we went Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That's right. So for each of these items, what we did was we got a three taco combo. Nothing complicated, straightforward. So for Taco Bell, we did supreme their supreme tacos combo. So three supreme tacos and a drink, and that was 12.99.
That was $13 for three tacos, huh?
Yeah, and I distinctly remember them being like, God, I remember when it was like $7, and I was like, wow, this is expensive.
It really did. Like the shrinkflation is real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I mean with Taco Bell, it's I mean again, I feel like anybody who watches this is gonna be like, you don't got to explain Taco Bell to me. Everyone's had a Taco Bell experience, good, bad, and in between.
I've had um a decent taco experience, but it's more in the morning for Taco Bell. Their breakfast menu is a step up than
Hmm.
their traditional fare.
Well, okay. The thing we have to talk about, the thing we have to sort of talk about, we have to definitely mention about Taco Bell, is that Taco Bell has a very limited half-life. It has to be enjoyed within the first, I'd say, 10 minutes of it being ordered before there's a discernible drop in quality.
It's like almost like the amount of time that an avocado is ripe. So about 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean and I've had like Taco Bell hundreds of times, and honestly, the more I think about it, it's like when I eat it at the restaurant, it's from the time I pick it up from the counter and walk back to my table and I eat it, and I always remember like, wow, this is really good. I like we're all sleeping on Taco Bell. And then there the other 99% of the time when I'm going through the drive-through and I'm picking up my order and I'm driving home in relatively mild traffic, and then I get home and oh, this is like steamed in its wrapper and is now like soggy and almost falling apart on me. What happened? Oh, well, you waited that extra 5 minutes and now it's in terms of the avocado, Sean, it's now turned into a giant brown mess.
Well, which that does predict the future. Anyway, it was
Yeah.
just okay for the $13.
Well, okay, so I'll say this much. So, we want to talk about quality of ingredients. Again, Taco Bell is, I'll say this much. We ate it like literally, like we got out of the drive-through line, pulled into the first available space, exiting the drive-through line, threw it in park, pulled them out, unwrapped them, and started eating them immediately. So, as for freshness, there's no compare. Like it was literally within seconds. So obviously it was hot. It was. I mean, again, it's Taco Bell, like killer taco. Their meat is not seasoned, so it's basically just whatever flour protein slurry has been thrown into there. And
Yeah,
it's. I mean, again, it. You have to like douse it with like 3 packs of sauce just to get anything out of it. Yeah, I just with Taco Bell, it's you have to be in a particular state of mind for Taco Bell. And that's either, oh God, I'm fucking starving and there's no better option around. Or you're drunk as fuck and your friend and your one sober friend is like, "Hey, you guys hungry? Fucking Taco Bell. Get me there now."
I could fucking roast Taco Bell.
I could I could fuck me up a chalupa right now.
I could chalupa my taco.
Uh, but I'll say Taco Bell, it's good for what it is, but okay, I'll say this much. So this combo is just the 3 tacos and a drink. I will say, is it good value? No. No. It's like any other fast food place, they're drastically overinflating the price. They've never came down from pandemic pricing, and there's no innovation in their quality. I mean, honestly, they take the best items off for reasons we've talked about before. It's basically just, marketing and pisses me off.
I bet it does. Yeah. So anyway, Taco Bell, meh. So
Yeah.
moving on to numero dos.
So, for the better category, we stopped at what is arguably the best Mexican place in Frederick, and that is Plaza Mexico in Frederick.
Could you say that one more time?
Plaza Mexico. I don't know why I'm enunciating it that way.
It almost sounded like you had a lisp in it, like
Yeah,
Plaza Mexico, like
yeah.
you're
I don't
the
know why I decided to go
executioner.
snaggletooth all of a sudden.
It was like you're the executioner from Blazing
What he
Saddles.
was
Like
high 16. Yep.
All right.
Anyway, so next we did Plaza Mexico, and Plaza Mexico is great food. I'll say the only thing about Plaza Mexico that I'm annoyed about is their parking situation.
It is. We drove into this area and
Hmm.
was like, "What
You were
in
like,
the soda sopa is this?" And Colin knew exactly what I was talking about.
yeah, it is definitely yeah. It's like it's soda sopa to a T.
And for those who don't know, soda sopa is the gentrification of an area or a suburb.
Yeah. So, so we went to Plaza Mexico and we went for their three taco combo. Now, I will say with Taco Bell, we went hard shell, and Plaza Mexico does not offer hard shell. They either offer soft flour tortilla or soft corn tortilla. So you don't really have a crunchy option, at least regarding the tacos. But I feel like they're going for a more authentic experience.
The authentic restaurante.
So we went with them, and they give you a different option of protein here. There's no ground beef here at Plaza Mexico. It's either, I believe it was steak. I
Okay.
believe it was, I believe there were fish tacos, and there was pork, the carnitas, which is what we inevitably went with.
Well, the carnita. You were asking me. You were asking me like, hey, what would be a good option? I'm like, well, most definitely
Yeah.
carnitas.
Oh, yeah. And that was the thing. It was like, all right, I don't want to be rude, but I feel like, I want to let Sean take the lead here. And my immediate thought would have been like probably the carnitas, just because I was like, steak. I mean, we're going to be eating a lot of beef today, so I was like, change it up a little bit.
Yeah, like carnes is like beef.
So in this particular restaurant's taco combo, you get three tacos as well as chips and salsa. But I mean, that's those are just the gimmies for the restaurant. And then with your meal comes beans and rice. No drink included because we weren't staying in the restaurant, so that would have been an extra charge. But all that more food for 14.99. So about $2 more. And
That's
honestly,
really worth it.
yeah.
That's
Oh
like
yeah, it
it's
was a
like spend the
complete
extra
spike in
couple
quality.
dollars, and then the quality was like, you know,
Oh, it's a huge spike in quality.
yeah,
Again,
it was
not
delicious.
shitting on not shitting on Taco Bell because Taco Bell is good at, at the right time, but also Taco Bell is cheap.
I
Or
mean,
sorry,
cheaply made.
pretends
I wouldn't
cheaply.
I wouldn't say cheap as
Sorry.
in
Yes,
the
the
yeah.
the cheapest option. Uh
It's not cheap no more.
nope. So yeah, and so Plaza Mexico I would say is the more mid-range, but again, major spike in quality. I mean, not only in quality of the protein in the carnitas, I mean, the marinade was great.
Hmm.
And then obviously the quality of the toppings utilized. There was really good pico.
It was really good pico de gallo. And then
Yeah.
they had some cilantro on there.
Hmm.
It
Thank
just
God I don't have that cilantro gene.
they finally diced it to like the perfect size.
Yeah, and again, the carnitas was very tender.
Yeah, it was very tender, very savory. There's little
Oh,
crispy ends on the end of it, which I really like.
hmm. Yeah. And so, like I said, a huge spike in quality and definitely worth the extra $2.
Oh yeah.
So I'd say, like, if we had to put numbers behind it, I'd say I'd put I'd put Taco Bell at like a 5.5. I put Plaza Mexico closer to a 7.5, maybe an 8.
I tend to agree with that.
Okay. And so next we have the best or the most expensive option,
The most
which
bestest.
Yes. So it's a upscale restaurant, and we had to drive to the Rio in Gaithersburg, Maryland, in order to enjoy some Uncle Julio's.
Yes, we went to some guy's. No, it's the restaurant is called Uncle Julio's.
Uncle Julio's. Now, I've been to Uncle Julio's before, and I love their tacos. And Sean, was this your first time at Uncle Julio's?
This was my first time at the Uncle.
Okay, so
But what was your question? Rephrase.
how busy would you say that restaurant was?
Very,
Yes.
very, extremely busy. Like, they were selling crack, and everybody wanted some. That.
Yeah. Everyone wanted the Mexican. So obviously we take the first two available seats we can find, which are at the bar. So we're we're noshing on some chips, some salsa. We order some queso, and then we go ahead and we order our tacos. Now I order the picadillo tacos, which is their your basic ground beef taco, lettuce, pico, a little bit of lime crema,
Lang,
and some yeah, some lime crema
lang crema.
and cheese. And again, your basic taco, your basic Americanized taco. And my luckily mine came in hard shell, although they give you the option for flour and corn tortillas as well in the softer variety.
Yes, and I had the barbacoa, which was delicious. It had was topped with ham crema, and
Lime crema.
and the no, and the pickled onions was really good. Now the one thing
Oh
that was a
yeah.
standout, the one
Hmm.
thing that it was the best I've had in my life was the queso. Queso was the most delicious queso I've had in my life, bar none.
Fair enough. It is very good queso. I will say that much.
Yeah, it's really good. Cuz
Yep.
they do you'll see the photos for it, but which will prop those up, but it was just incredibly delicious. The tacos, it's the best. Like, just if you're
And the
deciding, come on.
yeah, and the crazy thing is, it's great. And again, it's only a $2 price differential. So
Four.
Taco Bell came in at 12.99. Plaza Mexico, the mid range, came in at about 14.99. Papa Uncle Julio's comes in at 16.99. And again, you're like, well, what do you get for that? Well, you get three tacos, beans and rice, chips and salsa. So basically, what you got at Plaza Mexico, but you get it. And again, it's a huge jump in quality. Again, nothing wrong with Plaza Mexico. Seasoning was good. The seasoning on these picadillo tacos, it drives me crazy. I'm insane for it. Like, if I could only go to one place to eat tacos for the rest of my life, I'll go there.
Yeah, it cracked me up. Because I was trying to do more than just that regular corn tortilla. So
Sure.
I had corn tortilla at Taco Bell. I had fried corn tortilla at Taco Bell. I had the regular unfried soft corn tortilla at Plaza Mexico, and then in Uncle Julio's I had flour. So
Yeah.
all three steps, and I honestly I gotta say, depending on the meat, um, I prefer the the flour. Honestly,
Yeah. Yep. All right. So we come down to it now. We tried tacos from three different restaurants. So Sean, I want to ask you your opinion. Do you think that the price which did you think was best, and do you think that the best taco is the one with the highest price point?
if here's the thing, in terms of going to Uncle Julio's, it's a little outside of my jurisdiction. If I'm going in the area, obviously I'm going to Plaza del Mexico, bar none. If I am going to like, if I don't care about travel and I don't care about going in, like, driving to go get what I want, I will say Uncle Julio's. If it's an option, if I have time to go, yes, Uncle Julio's would be my pick there.
Hey everyone, it's Colin with Two Fat Guys Eat. At this point in the episode, the audio decided to cut out on us. So I'll just quickly reiterate what we said here is where Uncle Julio's was definitely the best tasting product of the evening. It always does come down to, when it comes down to it, it really is a question of location, circumstance, etc. And so Uncle Julio's was the best tasting, but if we had to choose where to go, because, without it being a 30-minute car ride, we'd actually go with Plaza Mexico just for convenience's sake. Again, with only a $2 price differential between your cheap, your mid-range, and your expensive options, it's not really much of a jump here. We'll say that if time and distance is no object to you, go to Uncle Julio's or go to your expensive option. If that is something you're concerned yourself with, you should definitely consider your local joint. All options are good. It's just a contingent. It just depends on what you feel is best for you in the moment. And that'll be it for us at Two Fat Guys Eat. And we hope you listen to our next episode where we visit the Frederick Greek Festival. That's right, we're going to go out on location. Sean's going to be like a pig in shit because he's been begging us to go to a Frederick Greek Festival for years. And now we finally have the opportunity to do it. And so that'll be next week's episode. So until next time, remember kids, don't stop eating when you're full. Stop eating when you hate yourself.
Two Fat Guys Eat is a Castwave Studios production. For other shows and more, please visit castwavestudios.com.